Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 2230, your source for in-depth analysis and commentary on news and events in the Asian region. I'm here to bring you the latest on a remarkable and somewhat concerning story out of Singapore. An Indonesian man, Muhammad Izal, who had previously been deported and banned from entering Singapore due to immigration offences, managed to illegally re-enter the country in a rather audacious manner. He did so by swimming from Malaysia, using a makeshift trash bag as a flotation device. Izal's remarkable journey remained undetected for almost 10 months until his arrest on October 23. He was taken into custody on Woodlands Road by officers from the Immigration and Checkpoints Authority, ICA, because he couldn't provide evidence of legal stay in Singapore. This incident is not the first time Izal has found himself in legal trouble related to immigration offences. In fact, he had been charged 4 times before for such offences in Singapore. In August 2021, he was charged with entering Singapore without a valid pass and re-entering illegally after deportation, leading to a conviction in September 2021. He was sentenced to a year in jail and 6 strokes of the cane. After serving his sentence, he was referred to the ICA for repatriation. Prior to his deportation, Izal received a notice explicitly prohibiting him from re-entering Singapore without prior permission from the Controller of Immigration. The notice emphasized that violating this prohibition could lead to prosecution and imprisonment for 1 to 3 years upon conviction. Izal acknowledged this notice by imprinting his thumb on it before being deported back to Indonesia on May 28, 2022. Despite being sent back to his home country, Izal made the decision to illegally return to Singapore in search of employment. His journey involved taking a ferry from Batam, Indonesia, to Stulang Lot in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. He spent 2 nights in Malaysia before embarking on his daring swim to Singapore's Pulau Ubin Island, using a black trash bag as an inflatable floating device. After resting for half an hour on Pulau Ubin, he continued his journey towards Changi Beach, where he remained undetected for approximately 10 months. However, his luck ran out on October 23 of this year when ICA officers apprehended him on Woodlands Road. In court, his fingerprints were linked to a person with an adverse record under the name of Muhammad Izal. During the court proceedings, Izal expressed remorse and highlighted his familial responsibilities toward his children and sick parents. He pleaded guilty to 1 count each of entering Singapore without a valid pass and entering Singapore without permission subsequent to his deportation in May 2022. On November 2, the Singapore court sentenced Izal to 15 months imprisonment and 7 strokes of the cane for his latest offences. This case raises important questions about Singapore's immigration policies, border security, and the potential consequences of re-entering the country after being deported. It also highlights the challenges faced by individuals like Izal who resort to illegal means to seek employment and provide for their families. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you believe the punishment handed down by the court is appropriate, or do you see room for improvement in Singapore's immigration policies? Let's start a discussion in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more engaging discussions on Asian news and politics. Your support is greatly appreciated.